Good morning and welcome to the Great Gansey. It is Sunday, November 11th, and I'm leaving for church in about 40 minutes, but right now I'm having breakfast, and I am having what is and has been a traditional breakfast in my family's household for many years. I can't remember the first time I had this, but we often eat this breakfast. It is, I mean, seriously, it's a great tradition. I don't know if it's a tradition so much as we just eat it a lot because it's really good. Whenever anything vaguely special happens, my mom gets this and makes this, and that would be crumb cake. The Krusteaz coffee cake, crumb cake box stuff. They used to sell it at Costco. Now we just get it various places when it's on sale. It's a boxed mix coffee cake thing with brown sugar, cinnamon goodness. It's amazing. Also, yes, we do eat dessert most of the time for breakfast. It's bad. But I'm also having a nice glass of milk, so that's healthy, right? Also, today is Derby Day. Manchester Derby, Man City versus Man U. The best team in the world versus the most awful team in the world. And Man U, they really suck this year. So I'm hoping it's going to be like they're going to be crushed beyond recognition. But it's really hard to tell because we could also underestimate their power. There's a lot of things that could happen. But anyways, it's probably going on right now, but I've decided I'm not gonna skip church to stay home and watch soccer. I'm gonna be a good person and go to church anyways. And then when I get home, I'll watch my recorded Manchester Derby. Just gotta convince my dad to watch it with me like early this afternoon because I gotta see it. I don't think I can just wait and not know did we win or not. So I'm gonna put on my Manchester City hoodie as soon as I head out because it's way too hot in this house to wear any sort of warm clothing at all. At least in my bedroom, because my bedroom's closest to the heating unit and it gets really hot. And then I'm gonna put on my Manchester City scarf. I'm not gonna wear my hat. I'm gonna give Dad my hat to wear when we watch the game. And just go to church. Church is good. Come home, watch the Derby, and update you on how the Derby turns out. We are ready to watch the Manchester Derby. I got my scarf, and Jim's got the hat, and I've got the hoodie too, and we're ready. It's time.
Yes, what's the date? Is today the 11th?
I believe, yes, 11/11/2018.
Yes, this is the first Derby game, correct?
Yes.
We're not
sure where it's
played at quite yet.
Yeah,
we'll let you know after the show.
You'll see how it goes. So we'll see you in about an hour and a half. We are here to discuss the end of the soccer game.
Yes.
The Manchester Derby. Yes. How did it end, Jim? Was it a good, successful?
It was a great game. Man City won, beat their crosstown rivals, and it was a home game for Man City. It was a great game. David Silva scoring the first goal. It's like 5 minutes in.
Yeah, not very long.
Yeah, and in the first 10 minutes of the game, City had like 88% possession, which was crazy. And
our second goal?
Aguero, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Aguero.
Yeah, Aguero had the second goal, and then that was that in the?
It was early in the second half, I believe.
Yeah, right. It was in the second. It was like 10 minutes after Silva's, I believe, and then the third goal.
Do you remember who scored it?
No, I don't remember his name, but I was thinking of Man U. Was that first or second half? I can't remember what half.
Theirs was second half, I believe.
Second half. Yeah, it was the same thing that happened last week.
Oh yeah.
With
I forgot they scored it all.
With Ederson coming out to challenge a ball that was coming down, and he ran into the guy. He went for the ball, missed the ball, hit the guy in the box. So penalty kick, and Ederson gets scored on again. So he's had 2 goals scored in the last
week.
Well, going back beyond that, it was like 5 games or something. It was like 5 hours or 10 hours of play.
Oh yeah, that they hadn't been scored on. Oh yeah,
they hadn't been scored on, and so the only 2 goals he's been scored on in like the last 6, 7, 8 games. I don't know what it is. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
have been on penalty kicks. Yeah, they're his fault. So I don't know. Maybe he has some type of mental block. He's like, all right, I'm going to give him a goal, and then I'm going to block everything else.
I don't know. But then we got our third goal for Manchester City.
Yeah, second half goal.
It was like 80 minutes or 85 minutes. Something like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was way in, and they had great control. I mean, they were just working the ball back all the way back to midfield and up and back again, and just waiting for a break, and they got it. And what was the guy's name?
Gundogan. Okay, Gundogan.
Yeah, Gundogan.
At least I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I've heard it many ways. So, but yeah, he's a great player. I remember I've always enjoyed enjoyed him. He doesn't score like a ton of goals, but when he does score goals, it's really cool. I'm like, yes, I knew you could do it.
Yeah. And it was a great team goal too, because like the ball control they had for the first it was like 90 seconds. They were like maybe 2 minutes. They were passing it around and moving it back there by the half field line and up and back and forth. And then they got the break and got in and it was great. Sweet.
Yeah, so it was a good day. We have some interesting fashion choices to discuss. For example, Sergio Aguero
Oh man.
has chosen to dye his hair white.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, and
We don't approve.
with a name like Aguero, you can't have white hair.
No, it's
you've
not
got to
great.
have your old cool hair that you had. Dude, put it back on.
And then Manchester United, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything more from them to be so lame as to have the stupid ombre uniforms that look like the shirts are tucked in. It's not quite as bad as Tottenham because they got
No,
some weird
but it's-
stripes in there, but it's still bad.
But it's noticeable, yeah. It's the same effect.
It's bad.
Yeah, although, I wasn't... when I was looking at the shirts up close, it looked like the same effect, but I never did pay attention from far away to see if... Did you notice? Did it look like
I
they were
did. No,
tucked?
it wasn't as bad. I don't know if it's because red and black are not quite as contrasting as white and blue are. White
Okay.
and navy.
Yeah, that could be.
And when it was up close to even, you could see it wasn't just going into it. There were some little stripes
Okay.
as it went down into the black. But I
Yeah, but I think
nothing.
it's-
I wouldn't expect any more or less from Manchester United
It's
to
some
have
type
stupid uniforms.
of political statement or something. I don't know. We're fading away.
But yeah, it was a great Manchester derby.
It was a very good game.
Gansy
Yes.
refused to sit with me.
He did, but things were thrown off kilter. There was no
TV tray.
There was no TV tray in front of you.
Yes.
Plus, the Christmas tree is up, and Gansy was very excited about that. And also, he was very tired, so he had to snooze.
That was our game update. Landon and I are going to a game night at a friend's house, so I don't think I'll be vlogging anymore today. So, do you want to say the outro, Jim? Do you know what the outro is?
I don't.
So you say, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
You're so much better than that. That prairie is.
Yeet!